I'm happy for them. What are you saying?
Obviously, Daily Offender episode 20.
Crazy East End.
I'm sure. Is it 20?
I don't know.
I'm gonna stop doing episode whatever.
Yeah.
And just like say in it whatever.
So whichever episode it is,
Daily
see,
Offender.
you know what I'm saying?
Daily Offender. Why? See, when I start stressing what episode it is, that's when I start butchering the words, isn't it? Alright, so let's see. Alright, Dylan. Why can't I say offender? What the hell?
Alright, go on,
I'm trying to put an L there for some reason.
Why?
I don't know.
Offline?
I
Never
don't
mind.
know.
Never mind.
This is becoming too much of a regular thing, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, Daily Offender, whatever episode it is, obviously it's your boy here. Qualified opinions only. If you know me, you know him.
If you know him, you know me. You know what I'm saying? Do rap happy. It says it on the back of my shirt.
Yeah, show them a shirt, fam.
Yeah.
Show them a shirt, bro.
Don't talk to me. What do you mean? Yeah, official in that. You know
United, you signing. What position are you still?
Huh?
What position?
Don't worry about that still. Any position you need me, Ollie, shout me. You already know my numbers, you know what I'm saying?
Left back on the bench.
He was waiting on that.
I was.
Dr. Instigator.
Of course.
You know.
Follow the socials, of course. It'll be around there.
You know what I'm saying?
Get me. Are you going to be a horror again?
Am I going to be in the... Nah, yeah, I got shout out first.
Well done. Well, thank you, women, for getting onto it.
Yeah, I got shout out. So he said, oh, pull your stuff away. I said, nah, shit.
It's not by force, is it? So, coming to you with an episode. Obviously, might look a bit confusing right now. It's an empty space, etc., etc.
I just felt like sitting in the back today. I didn't really want to sit next to him. That's all.
We're beefing right now, isn't it? So,
yeah,
obviously, he's got stress, blah, blah, blah. You know, Zin men being it, Zimbabwe men, it's just...
See, I told you, we're going to discuss this diaspora wars that if you want to be doing...
This what this guy does. He'll just start flinging words from the dictionary. Man said xenophobia, diaspora, what? Just, do you even know what this means? Can you even spell it? I know for a fact you didn't spell it on purpose. You didn't spell that by yourself. I know you went on Google to spell it.
Xenophobia?
You can't spell that.
X-E-nophobia.
Get out. Look at this guy. What's all this? You can't even spell it, bro. Nah, man. Look, if you can't spell the word, don't say it. How about that? Huh? If you can't spell it, don't say it.
You butchering words all the time. Don't say them. Anyways. Like that. All that aside. No,
that's how we're feeling. I
don't know. You know what I'm saying?
That's why we're beefing it. That's why we're beefing it. Because man's coming from for no reason. Anyway.
Today we've got a special guest with us today, you know what I'm saying? Weigh 455 pounds. I don't know how much he actually weighs, so that's yeah, I'm not butchering that still. But yeah, Mr. 7'10".
Wait. 7'11".
7'11".
If you say 7'10", you'll start saying I'm small.
You'll be stressed in it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
Obviously, you've got 7'11". Chocolate skin.
You already know.
Fairly chocolate skin. Obviously, full beard. I rarely meet people.
Being the beard. You know
I rarely meet people where I'm saying, their beard's better than mine. This guy's beard's better than mine. I can say that.
I'm giving him all the accolades.
Getting him is cool. Obviously, I take mine down. He's looking like an afro right now. Obviously, NBA first round pick. Number one overall pick, bro.
All American,
all African,
OGB,
all
that kind of stuff.
Come on, man.
You already know. Give him the accolades he deserves.
That one, obviously.
All that kind of stuff.
Power
we
forward.
call him Mr. BFG. Yeah, Mr. Big Friendly Giant. Mr. Big fucking guy. You already know what I'm saying? Mr. BFG. Where he at? Run it up.
You're going to see him coming through very soon. Look at him excited. Look at him.
Look at the excitement. What are you telling me?
Common.
It's the first walking intro we've had. What do you mean?
Common, obviously.
There's a very high chance they might not see your face right now.
They ain't gonna see your face.
I swear to you, might want to just bob a little bit so they can see you.
I'll sit down in it.
It's in the morning.
Random. What you saying?
Cool, yeah?
To come down to our levels, it took him a couple of days there still. What do you mean?
We're saying people common.
Obviously, what we're going to do is we're going to do this so you can see your face, innit?
Common.
Because you want to hide behind the mic, innit? Look at me even.
Everybody always comes with energy. Yo, let's go on the podcast. They come on the podcast now, they want to do hiding. What do you mean?
Man's confident.
Yeah, look at him. Just reducing the decibels of the voice, innit? Man's confident. Man's confident.
These are called the demon time.
Demon time voice. You should have seen me just practicing to lotion in the microphone.
When?
I speak to you right now, yeah.
I never did that still. I must have gotten confused. Wasn't me.
Now, obviously, it's my boy E-Man.
Come on.
We got the same name, of course. Obviously.
That's how we do it, fam.
Yeah, man. Introduce yourself, innit?
obviously.
Stop hiding behind the mic.
I'm just hiding, fam. Then you gotta make sure that you're talking into the mic.
Because this guy, he wants to be taller, innit? But now he wants to make himself small. Come on, man.
You ain't hiding from nobody, we see you.
Nah, but fam, it don't make sense because I'm looking down into like, they can see me, innit? Obviously, it's your boy, E-Man, Dunno, Archie, you know them, E-Man, all that kind of stuff there. These are my guys, my bros. You already know how it goes. Yeah, man. Intro done. Powers.
I say one take, you know.
When you say no stuttering, you come on.
Obviously, I've known E-Man for a bit now. Like since what? Since
like 2000. I don't even know what year to be honest, bro.
Yes, man.
It was a while, like 2014, 15 maybe.
I think it was earlier than that, bro, because I was in like year 8-ish.
So what year was that?
So that's 2012.
So long.
11, 30 latest.
Maybe.
No, it was just when it was early because that's when. No, it was. I can remember. It was quite early. Anyway, I've known E-Man for a while, innit?
Common.
Obviously, my very good basketball friend, I would say. We have a lot of Ohio basketball debates and stuff, innit? Like,
that's true, man.
He's the only person I will respect that knows more than me, innit?
I
will. Can you relax?
I ain't saying that.
Do you have any business in this conversation right now?
No, keep going.
You're raised a hitter, man.
Anyway, he's the only person I would defer to in a basketball argument. Everybody else, no way. But my guy, obviously, will actually say, we'll say your height, innit? You tell the people then your height.
You know me, I don't really brag about the height thing. I leave that to you, man, to brag for me. And I don't brag about my height. When I brag about my height, people ask me my height. I never be like, oh yeah,
Alright, so obviously you won't even ask people about the height usually, but just because you're of an abnormal height. So
I'm not even that tall, fam.
you saw the same way you couldn't fit in the thing, innit?
Yeah.
So no wonder. Obviously, E-Man is a comfortable what?
6'1".
You see what I'm trying to say? What is all this? Because if someone actually said he's lower than 6'5", he will kill you.
Yeah, because obviously, clearly, if you have any common sense, that's not the thing. So
common sense.
People should guess in it. Comment in the comment section what height you think I am in it, and then when they release the thing, they might tell you my height. Don't know. Come on, get out the comments.
Say no more. But it's funny though because I do think it's funny when people try to tell you about something that you know yourself. Like I've been measured or I've been weighed, and you're telling me about whatever. Like because a lot of short girls will look at you thinking you can't be more than 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah, thinking that they know height
just because you know height.
Like 5'1", fam.
And anything to you is tall, isn't it? Like,
like so I can be 5'7", be like whoa, it's mad tall. You know what I'm saying? So, but nah, man.
It's cool to have you on a pod, bro. Obviously, always start off with what you're listening to, innit?
Listening to music-wise, right now, I've been listening to like a lot more old school stuff. So I was trying to go through Kanye's albums.
Kanye?
Yeah, so I was just listening to College Dropout, innit? And then, I think it was the other day, I started listening to Wu-Tang again, you know, like Method Man, all them man there, I started listening to them. So, like, I'm trying to listen to more old school stuff, innit, because I think it had more substance, you know what I'm saying?
I do definitely hear that.
Right now, no one's really dropping anything that's like...
gripping you like that.
Yeah, man, it's just all the same, especially in the UK scene as well. It's all the same.
I won't say that, you know. Exclusivity 3 came out the other day, you know. Exclusivity.
Just checking for that, fam.
Yo, you need to put some respect on his name. What's his name? A-Star, man. Where we go?
Fam, that dropped a while ago, I swear. Like 3 weeks ago.
Exclusivity 3?
Yeah, I swear.
Oh, this week, no?
Oh, was it this week? Oh, I don't know. But I already listened to it anyway, so. But I thought I saw it when I was flicking through stuff. But yeah, man, so that's really like old school stuff, really.
Old school stuff, like
yeah, even like for UK artists as well, like old school stuff. So Kano, I can't remember what, I think it was Home Sweet Home. I think that's the name of the album. Like Kano, I think it's that. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, man.
Some more like old school vibes and stuff.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether it's UK or US.
Yeah, man, no way, man.
I hear you. Yeah. What about yourself, big man?
Myself, I don't know. When I'm trying to get in the zone, which I've been trying to do lately.
Speak louder for me because you can't be doing this mumbling business right now.
Drake, Do Not Disturb.
Woo!
Come on, you know.
Really?
I know my boys gonna like that one. It's very good track.
But you might think that's his like top album or something.
No, not even top. Like that song right there.
Oh, the song.
It's just not necessarily album. It's just whatever in it. So Do Not Disturb is hard, bro.
Yeah, that was like the last song, innit? No, yeah. Nah, he went in.
No, I bought it.
Like 5 minutes.
Yeah. This thing as well.
If you're like a rapping over singing Drake, you would love that type of song. So
Yeah, I think rapping Drake, that's the real Drake film.
you think?
Yeah, man.
Because he started off with the singing Drake, bro.
True,
More
but
time.
yeah, so far gone in it. That was like his first proper project. And
That's how I can't remember listening to Drake early, like.
Yeah.
And I prefer listening to it back then because anytime a song came out, I didn't get rinsed, didn't it?
Yeah.
And what I remember of Drake all the time was just singing.
Yeah.
Tell me what's
Really going on. Yeah.
Like,
So Far Gone was nice. I think I remember Comeback Season, so I think that was the second mixtape that he dropped, where he had both in it. And I was like, I saw his bag in terms of rapping. I was like, whoa, like he was doing songs with like Trey Songz and everyone. I was like, yeah, man, this guy is nice.
Nice like that,
yeah. But I feel like he switched up his flow now. It's not really
obviously it's got to like make it more mainstream and more adaptable, more hip. People are saying maybe to sell himself a bit.
Yeah,
to
man.
like try
to sell himself no more.
Yeah, man, you should just go back to old Drake, man. He's still gonna
whatever it drops, people listen to.
So you listen to one.
Obviously, he's trying to like get more audiences, etc.
Yeah,
that's fair enough. Innit? Myself, we've been just discussing it just before the video started. The DVSN.
Oh yeah.
There's a couple songs in particular. There was
That's how you feel.
There was Blessings. That's a very gospel-y, but as you said earlier, I was saying it was gospel vibe. Gospel vibe. Anyway, that one, Cartside, I think. Still Pray For You. Then I was bumping it on the way here actually.
Oh,
bro, that. Do you know what you just?
You got to be the Cartside.
Yeah.
Vocals.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, no, like still.
Is that what we're doing? So,
no, don't do that. Don't do that. Just play your next song, man.
Can we just do an honourable shout out again to your mind still? Your mind still.
Oh, your mind. Listen,
we did it last time, but like, fam.
Oh my god.
Because we said it last time we listened to it, but like, it's just such a banger, bro. Like,
yeah, Drake made that song though. Can't lie, Drake definitely made the tune.
Pretty face.
Switched up flow halfway through as well. Halfway through the verse.
Fam, the man them were out here in the feeling singing it like.
But do you know if the clubs are open right now, you know that song will go off,
bro. You see, everyone just vibes into it. Every man just. Like if
the girls and guys don't start scrapping each other in the middle of the
especially when you got that one line.
You know what I'm saying?
I've seen someone in the club
they
used to mash.
What is it? Hugging us and that's how
I know them kind of looks when it's someone used to it was a bit mad.
I thought that was too much.
That's toxic.
I had to rewind that one there.
You have to wheel that vibe.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's cool still.
Generation we're in right now, 2021. Obviously, we can do what we want. Girl can do what they want, man can do what they want, innit?
For sure.
Obviously, I saw something on YouTube, innit? And like, it was just one girl in the YouTube video, innit? And she was wearing a top, innit? And like, when I tell you, it was like pointless. So like,
mad cleavage.
It was like, I'm thinking, you might as well just be naked.
Like I said, he should put two
you actually might as well just be naked at this point.
Yeah.
You know, let me even show you. I'll edit this part of it. Because I feel as if you need to see it to understand. Like, it was just so dumb. And like, you see me, I'm not just gonna stress the cleavage thing to you. To do what you wanna do. What I hate in anything is when it's forced, innit?
How do you mean?
It looks forced. Like,
I've been told. Wait, is it a video or a photo?
It's a video.
Oh.
But it's a video, but obviously.
But what, like, she'll pointing the camera down there? Because I'm thinking that how can you tell it's forced?
No, what I'm trying to say is that it looks forced. Like, you don't have to wear this.
The one on the left?
This one here.
Okay.
Tell me that's not forced. Tell me that's not forced.
People gonna tell you it's fashion, bro.
Huh?
People gonna tell you that's fashion, bro.
I'm not saying it's not fashion.
Nah, I'm saying like people gonna say like, yo.
Alright, cool. Obviously, I can't put the actual girl on YouTube because that's not fair on her. I'm not trying to put anyone on blast. But picture the outfit on the left, so the turtleneck top that's cropped, and swap that white top with the bra you see on the right, and that was a fit. And even the bra on the right, it was the one she was even wearing was even more like lower than that, showing more boobs and stuff in it. So that's why I was saying it's just kind of pointless to me, in my opinion, respectfully.
The new thing.
No, she's a bra.
No, but one thing to say is that like, what's the point of that?
Is that a bra showing?
That's a bra.
I don't know what's going on. Like the point of the top is to show that.
I know.
You see what I'm trying to say?
Wait, because no, that's like a proper pull down thing though. It look deep. I feel like she rolled it up.
She's rolled up to show her breast.
No, that's a top, bro. That's just a top.
Are you sure?
It's a top, bro.
Okay.
What?
And like, obviously, I'm not gonna. Again, I'm not wanting to tell women what to wear, please, because obviously you never tell me what to wear. Innit?
Yeah.
If I want to wear a tracksuit all the time, don't attract me. It's not even the case like that. But obviously, when I'm seeing stuff like that, I just question like, what's the point? If that makes sense. Does that like make you think like you're forcing that? If that makes sense. Because even when the man them do stuff, I'm thinking you're forcing it.
Yeah.
So it's not even just aimed at women per se, but like I'm doing it for this particular one
I was
because
just talking from a male's perspective,
Yeah.
so naturally.
I'm just saying it from because I see it a lot. It's more blatant with women, isn't it? That
Yeah, for sure.
they're just gonna like obviously wear something exposing or whatever. Really, like
Yeah.
where do you lot stand with it? If that makes sense. With just like women exposing themselves,
Don't look at me.
whether it's
You're speaking.
whether it's forced, whether it's like nah, it's cool. Like would you be cool with your girl exposing herself quite frequently with their dressing, etc. Like, just give me your breakdown on it.
You know, yeah. It's tough, innit? It's obviously very delicate because you know the females are gonna come out here and be talking about it's freedom, which is all true. So like,
Talk your ish.
to be honest with you, yeah, this guy. To be honest with you, yeah, like you can't force someone not to wear something, innit? Like, say if I'm in a relationship, yeah, and I tell my no, you can't wear that. At the end of the day, when I go back to wherever and she goes out, she can still wear it anyway. And more time, when you kind of force someone to start doing something, it makes them want to do it more, innit? If you deep it. So, but like, yeah, fam, I just don't get it. I've never understood it, fam. Like, you know, you can still look nice in a nice long dress. Like, you know, you see on Insta, people be like, oh, you're bad B season, whatever they want to say, and it's them bare exposed, and they feel like that's what they need to look like a bad B, or that's what they need to look cute or sexy. If you start like, I don't know, say if a girl's trying to shop for a dress or something, and you get her something that's not that revealing, she'll be like, oh, I'm gonna look like a grandma. What does that mean, fam? You can still look peng, fam, even though you're covering your body up. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, and I think man them actually kind of, well, some man them respect it more. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, okay, yeah, you clearly have assets, but you're not trying to make them like known.
And that's the thing though, like, because what's gonna happen is that when you say stuff like that, which I agree, a lot of boys do appreciate when, you know what, it's like the makeup thing. Like, I can appreciate a natural girl the same way. Like, oh, I can appreciate if a girl can cover up and still look nice.
Yeah.
But what the obviously woman's gonna flip it. We're not wearing it for the man the minute. We're just wearing it because we're gonna feel good.
No.
I'm just not. That's what they were saying. It so that I'm not disagreeing with them per se, but they're gonna flip it and say, look, I don't care what the man them think. I'm wearing it for my girls, wearing it for myself to feel good, etc., etc.
Yeah, okay.
So they don't care now what the man them think if it's too much or not.
Of course they do, fam.
What do you mean?
Fam, at some point, every girl is trying to get, well, most girls, I believe, are trying to get cuffed, fam. So a lot of what they do, they're trying to make themselves look presentable towards the opposite sex. Vice versa with the man them. Everything we do, whether it's, you know, getting our beard lined up, whether it's going to the barbers, man them growing facial hair now, because that's like the in thing, going to the gym to look nice. Yeah, it might not necessarily be solely for girls, but a big percentage is for girl them. Like, if a girl comes and tells me, yo, E, like, you look nice, and you come tell me, it's a bit different, fam. I don't want you to tell me that I look nice in the way that she's telling me that I look
It's not
nice.
the same thing.
You know what I'm trying to say to you? It's like, there's a bit of, like, there's a difference, fam. So they just say that out. That just doesn't make sense to me, fam, because a lot of things that we do, it's, we trying to, you know, build up our stock, you know what I'm trying to say, for the opposite sex, fam. So, yeah, man.
Okay.
That's how I see that.
So like so you're saying essentially, number one, obviously they can, even if they don't wear it around you, they can just wear it if you're not there.
Yeah, so that there's no point in me trying to
stressing
force
it,
it, so man them don't try to force it.
More time you need to get with a girl that you kind of know how she moves anyway. So you don't
Yeah,
have
that
to do
too. And one, you know what? That you guys can have a conversation, because at the same time, obviously you don't want to look like you're trying to be controlling, or
Of course.
that you're trying to do anything like that. Like me, obviously, if you ask me something, I'm gonna give you my opinion. Or even through like we even get to a relationship stage, you're already kind of gonna gauge my thought process on a lot of things, and so more time I just be like, yeah, I don't really get it. Like most people, like most females that know me already know like my mindset. Huh?
Yeah,
Women.
women.
What's shall I restart that part?
No,
Just continue.
it's women.
People will get at you for saying female.
Yeah.
So on.
All my life.
Alright, most women that are ladies, real classy. Most ladies that know me or like will already know my stance and that. So I feel like before we can get to like a serious relationship, you kind of already know my stance.
Kind of know where you.
Yeah, and I think I would already kind of know how they move in it through obviously like Insta, different things like that. So yeah, man, I just don't get it from.
Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. Nah, but for me, I don't know. I just feel like like you said, you can't really police nobody's way that they're dressing it. You can't really say that. I will always tell you and give you a heads up, like, yo, listen, that's not really. I'm not really fucking with that, basically. You know what I'm saying? But again, I cannot expect you to change your however you want to
whole outfit now.
Yeah, just because of that. And then all I'm gonna say is be conscious of, or conscious. Is it conscious?
Yeah, conscious.
Yeah, be conscious of the fact that now you have got a partner.
Yeah, and they say that all the time as well. Females always say to man, yo, you can't move the same way that you was moving when you was single.
Women.
My bad. Ladies say all the time that you can't. Sorry, hey, ladies, I'm actually sorry. I'm not trying to offend no one, but yeah, ladies always say all the time, that you can't move the same way that you was moving when you were single and stuff like that. That there's small little things. Let's
be true. Like
whether
you're,
that's for both sides.
Whether you're a man or a woman, innit? Both, whichever way, there's going to be certain things that you can't do the same when you get to. It's just it's a sacrifice you make, and it's a respect thing.
For me,
but I think it's all about communication as well.
For me, it should never be the fact that I have to. That's why I get pissed off in the first place.
Okay.
Because I shouldn't have to be at that point where I'm like, yo,
sure.
You shouldn't have to say anything. You
should already be having in your mind, like, listen, is this an appropriate thing to wear? I'm saying, if I was going to his house to meet his mom, would I be able to wear this?
And I think
I'm not saying that you have to dress like
but
that all the time.
Even that though, they'll say that. But why does that matter? Like, regardless of where I'm going to his house, this, that, and the other.
Okay, but then when I pull up to your dad's house, you're like, slapping me like.
No. Thing is,
I don't want to hear that.
What I don't get though is that obviously, see me. If I was gonna go link her dad now, for example, like go into the house.
No.
I'm gonna dress properly.
You're gonna wear a tracksuit.
You know what's really mad? You know what's really mad? They don't understand any of this in it until it's time to go on a date, and now you're gonna wear a tracksuit to the date.
Exactly.
I like.
You get what I'm saying?
That's so true. It's like very, very one-sided with it. Like,
they'll go into their group chat and be like, yo, this guy really... first of all, they'll go to the bathroom and then they'll be like, yo, they'll call their girls like, oh, yo, this guy really tries to come in a tracksuit. Who tries to date, like, what, I'm bare here, putting on wig, makeup, this, that, and the other.
Man, who asked you number one? But number two,
now dress matters, okay.
That's what I'm trying to say though, like, because obviously if you're going to meet this guy's mom, why are you coming and flinging your breast in the face? Like, what sense? What sense does that make? I'm being dead serious.
Yeah.
On the first occasion, you're showing breast. What?
And then they'll come and say that they're trying to be classy.
At least the 6th occasion.
I like this. Let the mom like you. Because the thing is, your mom's going to see it.
First impression is a very, very serious thing.
Yeah. So, like, that, you know.
Yeah, or like, why does she feel the need to do that?
Bro, but you know a lot of the time, more time, it's African moms, isn't it?
Yeah.
You get me?
She's
and
a
harlots.
That's a hard one. Yeah, man, that's just the point.
Just be smart.
Cut that in. Do you know that black youngster bit?
Whore.
Whore. Whore. Yeah. Whore.
I'll send you.
50 horse on his horse. But nah, man.
You have to be smart though, innit? Because obviously, you see the dressing thing as well. Like, the way I see it, that like, there's a time for everything. And obviously, if you're gonna go for a turn up and stuff, innit? Like, I'm more cool, more time for you to go with the more outrageous fits like that. You get me? It's you just have to pattern it properly.
And I think it's a sense of as well, like, when you're in a relationship, you don't want to necessarily be attracting certain attention as well. Or you want to kind of, unnecessarily, because you want to kind of reduce it. Obviously, if a girl's beautiful,
they're gonna get
if a lady's beautiful, then
girls come.
Girls come. Okay, all right. If a lady's beautiful or a girl's beautiful, then
they can wear anything and they'll get attention.
Yeah, like, they're gonna get attention regardless, innit? So I just feel like you just have to be mindful.
With that being said, does that mean that you might insinuate there's a level of insecurity in the way that they dress?
Insecurity for men?
Ooh, that's a game changer, you know. Now he's saying is like, do girls show off things like to kind of build up their stock? But then I can't lie though. Like, sometimes I see plain girls doing the same thing, but that doesn't mean they're not insecure. Yeah.
Oh, so it can really
true. That's a question.
Do they feel like?
That's a question still.
Maybe some people need to ask women in it, but
I don't think
they're not gonna look as good if they're not showing up.
Yeah, because they talk about the grandma dressing, but you always look to the older generation as more classy, or like how you kind of want to be, kind of sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say to you? And back in them days, well, obviously they're doing that, but a lot of the dressing was more like clothed and stuff. But they will, they're still having long relationships and like that and stuff like that. And sometimes.
All I'm saying is that every kind of action has a reaction in it. So,
yeah. So, and another thing as well. Sorry, go on. No,
if you're to kind of dress a certain type of way in it, then also be understanding that there's going to be
some sort of
some
response.
Yeah, that was actually my
you
next
don't
point.
have to be happy with that response. You know what I'm saying?
Just understand that there might be one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my point. But they'll still say, "Oh, but it shouldn't be like that." But this is reality, fam.
That was what we were talking about last week. Like, you can't force someone to accept the way you want to do things. You can just
the same way. Why are you not accepting what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's the thing,
know what I'm
because you made a good point actually off camera. And I'm like, yo, hold those points for camera, fam. Dropping gems like this.
Or the one where I was talking about, like, if let's say if my girl now posts like a picture and all her breasts are out and she has like a scar, and then if my boy can go and tell me, oh yo, your girl's got a scar, yeah, that's a bit mad still. Like, why is my boy coming to me telling me how my girl's breast got the hair, like, oh yeah, it shapes down like that at the end and it has and that's a bit mad still.
3 hairs on it.
Yeah,
I can tell you about your girl's intimate body parts.
Yeah, it's just like
stress.
if a girl was to tell my girl, wait, I said it again. No, I can say girl.
You can say girl.
Sorry, I can't forget.
Cool.
So it's like, yeah, if a girl was to tell my girl, oh yeah, I saw E-man, she don't come back to me and be like, yeah, fam, listen, you're into your next pictures here, like you got to, because I don't want my girls coming back to me or girls coming back to me saying that.
This,
you know what I'm trying to say? So is it like, there's no difference, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's true. And even a similar thing to that as well, like, to me, I really appreciate exclusivity, if that makes sense. Or like the concept of, okay, not everyone can have access. I get it. First of all, everyone's got a past, so everyone's going to have some sort of body count or skeleton.
For sure.
I could. Obviously, Ryan's girls are -5, so that's fine.
-5.
Anyway, I get that. Even with the so that obviously everyone's got a past, everyone's got whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
Everyone's gonna attract attention, like your girl, especially if she's lame, gonna attract attention. I get it. But my thing is that I like knowing that, you know, what I've got, not necessarily everyone has that. So like that even extends more to now even the way you kind of present yourself now. For example, I'm really not a stickler for ones to dress a certain way to an extent.
Yeah. In
certain scenarios, again, if you're going for food with your friends, girls night out, whatever, if you want to come with them outrageous fits, I'm really not going to say anything. I'm not your dad, innit? Because again, you can never come and tell me necessarily what to wear like that.
Yeah, it's true.
It's just, for me, it's more the case of just patterning when you want to wear these attires, kind of, you get me? Yeah. And even within, now it gets a bit sophisticated and complicated. I don't like when I feel as if it looks forced. That is very, very subjective to me, because obviously I can say something looks forced on one hand, see something else might not look forced. So it's very subjective to me.
Are they going to see the video? Is there a way like you can maybe put it in like...
I won't put that video particular one, but I'll put the type of...
blur her face, innit?
Yeah, but I don't want to look like I'm trying to bash any particular individual. What I'll do is I'll just put the... I'll try to find a picture of like the actual top and the model wearing the top. Just Anyway.
Because, bro, that's...
That didn't make sense.
That didn't make
sense, innit? So like, I'm saying...
If she left like her parents' house dressed like that, I'd be quite surprised, fam.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Like, even if you ask yourself as the woman, would you be cool per se if your daughter was wearing this?
But you know what they'll say to you? They'll always say, "But it's freedom." That's
what I'm trying to say. Like, you know what? I'm not. Something to say. I'm never gonna.
Freedom also comes with a consequence as well.
There we go. I'm never gonna come and tell you not to wear anything. I promise you.
Yeah.
As Ryan said, I'm gonna get with a girl that knows the way I think anyway. Yeah. So like, more time we won't even get to this type of predicament, innit? It's just that I like exclusivity, innit? So if all the man them know exactly how your boobs look, because essentially that's all they see, I won't like that, fam.
Yeah.
Big man saying I would like it. You get, man, thing is, even when the man them's girls post pics, innit, like...
Yeah, you have to swerve them.
I'm like, you know what? Respectfully, because the man them in, I'm gonna swerve that picture, innit? Like, if it's a bit heated. It's not because I don't like the picture. Like, please, sis looking good, innit? But it's a case of like, you know what?
That's stupid.
Out of respect, I say less, innit? Especially if it's a man them's girl, not just any random girl. Like, like my brethren's girl. You get, I can't imagine you having a girl now. Your girl posts a mad hot picture,
Yo, I didn't like the sound of that mark.
Like, what? Like,
yo,
different.
Yo.
Anyway, like, even if I was saying, I'll be like, yo, like that's like sis, you know, like, it feels a bit weird liking that picture, you get me? And even if I do, it might just be in a respecting, like, you know, let me have a like your picture in a minute, whatever, you get me? I don't deep into that.
And it's not like you can go to her and address the situation.
It's not my business, innit?
Yeah, that's
it's my boys going, and like, please do as you want. I'm just talking about me, innit? Yeah. So with me and my exclusivity thing, innit, I just like it when, you know what, I can say, you know what, the world sees this, but only I see this, if that makes sense. It's the same way, like, I'm not even one to post topless picture like that. even if my body's A1 like that, you won't really see me flexing like that. You get me?
Yeah.
Just because like I like.
So is it different then? Like, can man them do that? Like,
Obviously,
post, like, a topless
the
picture?
man them would obviously man them topless, girl in bikini, girl in like more
Yeah.
hot thing is different in it. Man them can flex topless all the time and it's not really that deep in it. But like the kind of, let's be serious, what?
I mean, I think it's
I don't
some
think-
of them things in it. Just like how if we saw, I said earlier, like a girl lips in another girl, we'll just be like, hey, that's
but these
normal.
things-
But
No,
if
but
you see man them doing it, it's a bit like, what the heck is that?
Here's the thing though.
The different things,
Here's
right?
the thing. If you're a person that's going to be flexing your top, like topless, all that kind of stuff, I just don't feel like you can at the same time be mad at your girl
for doing that type of
for doing that type of like not even like she has to be top, but like in a bikini picture.
No,
You know what I'm
you know
saying?
what, you got a point because
I don't think you can.
I'm only saying this because I kind of embody the same type of mentality.
That you wouldn't do it.
So like
I get it.
I like keeping myself exclusive with certain things, thinking, you know
So
what,
then
I only want my woman to know this, or woman to experience this, or woman to feel this, you get me? Or see whatever it is, you get me? So like I'll kind of want the same, like, you know what, out of some sort of respect for me or like respect for our like relationship, we keep some things as exclusive as possible. Obviously, again, like look, you see, obviously I'm gonna get a girl that's got nice shape, nice body. You get me? So like they're gonna get looked at regardless, innit? That's not even a problem. But there's elements of exclusivity you can still somewhat kind of form, innit?
Yeah, of course.
And that's what I'm trying to say with that.
Do you feel like it lowers
Their value.
I didn't want to use that word.
I can feel it in your head.
Yeah, I don't want to use that word.
You know what?
Because every girl has value. But female. I mean,
You know me right, did it?
He went from the right one to the wrong one. Yo, something to say like, how is allowed this female woman thing? Look how it's stressing. Look how it's stressing the man
He's
guy.
stressed in it.
my head is
And
hurting.
he's doing it so innocently.
Can you imagine?
Wait, what's the whole thing around it? What, like, have you lot got backlash or something from that?
It's like in general. It's in general.
It's a general thing. Like
Women just don't like being called females.
females.
Since when?
But,
No, I don't talk since when.
No, obviously we said it on the last part, didn't it? Like, one part of it is that you refer to quite a lot of animals as females. That's number one. Number two, when men say females, a lot of the time it's perceived as like it is actually with negative connotations of females, man. Like that they're beneath males.
So are they still saying males as well?
That's what we're trying to say.
No, and that was another thing though. They say that there's not a lot of times where you'd call somebody a male instead of a man. You know what I mean?
That's because I say all the time.
But yeah, and girls be bashing males all the time as well. So what are we
that's
saying?
That's the thing. They say black men are trash. They're not saying black males are trash. You know what I mean?
No, they say men are trash as well. Isn't it?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
But
So they say men, they'll say man, but they won't say male. You know what I'm saying?
But my issue is though, like,
Fam,
first of all,
people are just being too sensitive.
no, the thing is though, the man them not gonna say care if you call him a male. Number two, I said it last time. They can say guy friends. Do you get me?
Yeah.
What can we say for girlfriends?
She friends. You know what I'm saying?
She
Like,
friends.
where's that from?
Women friends come up with
Bro,
something.
like, it's really not. People just being too sensitive, man. Because
Anyway.
clearly, if you see something like this and you know it's not adapting, then
They're gonna go again. They're gonna see you're trying to go right. They're gonna go left on purpose. That's why.
man, that's what they do. Because
Anyway,
let me say
let's
that.
not get to that
Let me
anyway.
say that.
Them.
Anyway, that would be another thing. Why are we them? Why are we objects now?
Yeah, I know. I was preempted.
Wow, you lot in it. So no more.
Why are we objects?
You're asking, does it reduce their value essentially if they're doing all this type of things, innit?
Yeah,
You know?
I'm saying, like, what do you man them think personally? Personally, I feel like a lot of man them, I don't know if they would really go for those but those ladies that do those kind of things, innit?
So you mean obviously, like I can like. Sorry, let me go quickly. I can like a picture on Insta, but not want a wife, if that makes sense, innit?
Yeah.
So like, just because you might see my name in the lights, I'm not. You know, Martin, my name's not in the lights like that. I don't like my name being there. But
it's more like a sexual thing, really.
yeah, like it's just a case of like, okay, it's just literally admiration.
Yeah.
They're laying in it. That's it. It stops there. That's how I said the Laurie Harvey thing. I'm not trying to wife her because to me, I don't want that, innit?
Yeah.
If it's just a quick thing, say no more, innit? But like, so I feel as if you can have the concept of liking it on Instagram and stuff, but you don't necessarily want to wife it.
Yeah.
There's a reason why you don't want to wife it.
I guess it's a bit like strippers, isn't it? Like, you would like see them. Why you laughing? Nah, it's a bit like strippers in the sense that obviously like, you see them, you go to a club, you want to get a dance with them, whatever, maybe you go to the back, do whatever. But then now when it comes to that's being your wife, it's like, ooh, I don't know about that.
They take you in it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like a lot of girls post a picture, as I said previously, and the caption will be, "Oh, I'm gonna post this picture because my man's likes, my man's names is in those girls' likes of that type of picture they're posting, innit?
Doesn't make sense.
So like they'll post
That's
one
petty.
mad hot picture, innit?
Yeah.
Provocative picture.
Because-
And they'll be like, I'm posting this because the pictures that my man likes.
Why does
Looking
she
at
post it? She's gonna send it to him. And be like, babe, these are the kind of pictures that you like.
I
Here
don't
you
know.
go.
I don't look. We talk about the pettiness with women with stuff in it, like. But anyway, does it reduce their value? I won't say it reduces their value.
I don't think it reduces their value because obviously they'll still have value. Like
It's a person.
mad intelligent
Yeah.
people.
You
You know what I'm
can't
saying?
say that,
But I feel like it reduces the desire
Desire.
to wanna evoke like a spark or something.
Oh, I like
with
that.
them, you know what I'm trying to say?
Because you know what? Let's flip it. Because if
Because they can still get wife.
they will get wife,
Yeah.
they will.
That's what I'm
Come
saying.
on, please.
Yeah.
But if you flip it, if girls now see the man them posting the stuff that they're like, if that makes
Yeah.
sense, they're not gonna wanna that desire to wanna like
Yeah.
husband them.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be the same, innit?
Yeah,
You get me?
exactly. Like if they know that he's beat their girl or that.
Or like he's moving a bit moist on socials or whatever. Or like he's like, oh, I don't really rock with your vibe. Or
Yeah.
do you get me? And like you know, gal ick. Like you know, it's more so
girls
girls
have the ick.
the ick in it. So
Yeah, I've
like
seen that a lot.
there we go. So like I feel as if it's the same way. So like if I'm seeing you a certain way on social media, from that I'm just gonna without standing mad, you judge people all the time.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Let's just call it what it is, isn't it? Like if I see you on social media, all I see is provocative pictures, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just think a certain way. It means obviously if I meet you and it's different, say less.
Yeah.
But that's just my initial image in my head, isn't it? Like
It's mad, fam, because I actually have like a story here where this girl, I can say girl, innit? Fam,
this guy's like for us, you know?
I'm actually stressed, you know. But yeah, well, this girl here, literally, and it's actually a true story as well. Yeah, but literally, I remember there's a time when I was trying to build up my followers, so I was going and following bare different people, and I wasn't even looking to follow bare. And I was scrolling, and she's like, oh yeah, my OnlyFans is going live in like 35 minutes and whatnot. And she was a black lady as well. I was just like, that hurt me, innit? I don't know, that certain time I was just like, why? Like, for what?
Okay.
So I remember I DM'd her, innit? And like, I knew, like, yo, she doesn't know me. I don't know her. So it's gonna be a hard conversation. But I prayed about it. I spoke to my mom and asked like what angle I can go with and stuff like that. Because like, I wasn't trying to come under like judgmental thing, because I actually wanted to understand the thought process behind them type of things, innit? So yeah, I just messaged her. I was like, yo, name's Emmanuel, this, that, and the other, yo, cool, and I was just like, yeah, question that, why do you do OnlyFans? And then I put it as well, like, I'm not trying to judge you, call you this, call you that. I'm actually trying to understand like what made you go that side. And she was like, to make extra money, this, that, and the other. And I was like, oh, so what? Like, was that the only thing that you felt like could make you extra money? Like in the most respect, I was just trying to be like respectful. Is that the only thing that you thought could make you extra money, and whatnot? And then she was like, oh, first of all, like, who are you? Like, why do you know? I was like, again, like, I was hot, fam, because I was like, as in not angry, as in I was like, fam, like, I'm not trying to come across like I'm trying to talk down to this girl, because I really wasn't. And I was like, nah. And then like she was telling me that I think she was in uni and like she did like photography or something. So I was like, and like my boy, he does photography as well. So I know like, yo, you can get peace from that. So I was like, yeah, have you not thought about like doing that kind of thing? And she was like, why do you want to know what kind of, like, how I'm making my money? What does it have to do with you, this, that, and the other? And then it went on for a while. And then yeah, I think she blocked me or something.
I can't lie, bro. Just from hearing that story, I can, since I know you and you're,
I can see.
So you know.
I know your intentions.
Yeah.
But like, there was no way, shape, or form
That
you
was
could have
the
worded.
thing.
There was no way you could have worded that. You even worded it nicely. There was no way in hell
He was getting an
you
L.
could, fam. No way you could word it that way. She would not have said what she said.
Yeah.
If anything, all you did was limit how she would have said it.
Because the thing is, I thought about it, I was like, there's
Yeah,
no
that's
point.
That's it.
I thought about it, I was like, there's no point.
You're telling a woman you never met in your life how to do something or like what.
But the thing is, I didn't say, do it like this.
But that's how
I was
she's
asking questions.
That's how she's been deceived.
Yeah, that's how she's
What
like.
they
That was
call
the-
it nowadays is mansplaining or something like that. Yeah.
So then, where you give them suggestions and they say that it's...
And the thing is, again, I know your heart.
Exactly. We know your
so like
intentions.
we know
that's
they're
not
gonna
it's
come
not
on
that
there.
deep.
And you know what? On a different person, you might have actually reached out and you might have touched that person, and they might have changed the way, because with the OnlyFans thing, no one's no one's trying to stress or hustle, innit? Get your money if you need to, innit? But let's remember there's consequences. For freedom, there's still responses and there's still consequences, innit? If you can get your money up in a way where there's a less likely chance of some sort of consequence in the future, I'm always advised that, you get me? I hear that. You know what? Obviously, God sees your heart for trying to like really see. Because you know what? With all your fans thinking that as well, like I know
it's a bit different to the clothing thing, but
I get you. But no, it's just the concept, innit? Obviously, just a quick disclaimer as well. Like obviously with the clothing thing and OnlyFans, like women, innit, do what you want. Like I'm not even gonna tell you how to live your life.
God give you free will.
God give you free will. Obviously, Ryan, you can do as he pleases, innit? But I'm just always talking about whenever I have to say these, I'm talking about my personal experience and my how I want my relationship to be. The same way I'm gonna be very, very exclusive with my woman. I just want it to be exclusive with me. And as many
same energy.
That's what the same energy, innit? So that's why when it comes to like my women friends, you see women friends or female, there we go. Women friends.
Jeez. I need to work on that.
The mandem's girl, you'll never anything from me. You get me? Sis, wherever you want, innit? Obviously, when it's now my woman, my daughter and stuff, my energy is going to be a bit different because I want something more reciprocal because I'm going to therefore have exclusivity with her too. Because I just know people are going to try to get on me, innit? Like, that's what I'm trying to say, innit? Just...
Question for the women, innit? If you get to the end of this video or near the end of this video,
last question.
How does it differ when you ask like your man if this is an acceptable dress? Like, does this look nice? And then, is this appropriate? You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say?
So how does...
Because women they'll come to you and they'll ask you all the time like, yo,
how does this look?
Yeah, how does this look? Oh, does this look alright? So how does your opinion change there? And then when it's a case of this dress is not quite appropriate.
It can look nice and still be inappropriate. Though.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. So it can look nice and still be inappropriate.
So it's like,
why is my opinion when it's looking nice?
Oh, but it's not there when it's appropriate. Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
So like, so when it comes to
why is it such a negative? Why is it such a negative kind of conversation when this is about inappropriateness rather than how the dress?
So you're saying when it comes to you asking me how nice it looks, you're gonna value my opinion there. But when it comes to I don't think it's appropriate, you're not gonna value my opinion in that sense.
Just because she don't care about that, innit?
But she cares about if it looks nice.
If it looks nice or not. You know what I mean?
Like
she cares about why is it different?
Why I don't like that is because you see me, I'm gonna ask my woman, and I'm gonna value both aspects of appropriateness and if it looks nice. So if you're now asking me, I'd like the same energy for you to value in terms of appropriateness and if it looks nice.
Question though. Are there some things where about what you may do that regardless of how your woman felt, you wouldn't really care about her opinion? Not necessarily not care, but it's just like I hear what you're saying, but this is my thing.
Even me, the way that I'm set, the way I'm kind of built, I'll always, when I'm seeing someone as like my partner, you know what I'm saying? I'll always go to them, regardless of how kind of small.
That's the thing.
No, I'm saying
the type of it that I can't even post an Instagram picture without running as hard as it is to believe. I'll sit there and I'm like, yo, V, tell me, well done. I might post anyway still, but her opinion means a lot.
I'm not saying not go to them. I'm saying in this terms of regardless of her opinion of it, so whether she liked it or not liked it, it wasn't really. It was like void basically because you still liked it and
your headspace is
that's what I mean. You don't have to like taking on someone's opinion doesn't mean you have to do exactly what they're saying. You know what I mean? It just means that's kind of being accepted in your decision.
Well, see, I get what Iman's saying. He's saying that it's
going to be basically doing the same thing then because they're still coming to you.
Yeah, but this is what we're saying though. This is what we're saying. They are very much entitled to do so. But then you have to understand that people are going to be upset.
My thing is though, like I'm like Ryan doing it. There's a lot of things where I'm the type of person that, like, if I'm going to post a picture, I'll even ask her, oh, baby, you like this picture? You get me? And not even because I want you to tell me if it's inappropriate or if it's appropriate, whatever. But, like,
your opinion.
I'm always going to try take your opinion as much as I can. There's going to be certain things that you can say something and more time I'm still going to do it anyway just because...
you're still your own person.
Like, same with you. Well, like, when it comes to certain things like the way you dress, because let's be serious, the way you dress is a direct like representation of me as well.
Yeah, it's both of you.
Do you get me?
I hear that.
When it comes to stuff that...
how you dress is going to be
if it involves both of us, that's when I value your opinion more. You get me? So like if it's something now dressing or like coming to see my mum and like what you're gonna wear, we're going for food. If it's to do with me and you, I feel as if you should value that person's opinion as much as possible as you can.
Yeah.
If it's something solely to do, just if it's to do with you, just solely in you, obviously then that's when you might not necessarily need to like take their opinion into heed as much.
Yeah.
But you know what? We're gonna have to put it there because obviously that's quite a long episode.
Yeah, that's true.
We're gonna do a second part to this anyway.
Alright.
I want to say thank you both for coming on the pod.
Come on.
Obviously.
Bro.
You already know.
6'10", get me 6'11" again because it will start stressing me if I say 6'10".
No, you know, man.
Obviously,
No,
daily
yeah.
offender pod in it. Obviously, like the thing, subscribe.
Come on.
Socials. E-man, can you just do this to me? Do that with your left hand.
Left hand.
Do
This
that.
one.
Yeah.
Oh.
do it that way a little bit more.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, follow the social media page. And,
Follow that, man. You better
Like,
follow that.
subscribe, all of
Like
that.
all my pictures,
Come on.
everything. What do you mean?
Obviously, we'll
And
put
likes.
E-man's Insta and stuff in it, etc.
Yeah.
But yeah.